This is the Weather Xtreme video for Saturday, September the 11th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and it's a beautiful morning across central Alabama, sort of an orangey sunrise. Let's look at Birmingham, and there's the Skycam view, and certainly a few clouds over there on the horizon, but we've got showers off to the northwest. The showers haven't reached Decatur yet, and another beautiful shot with beautiful reflection in the Tennessee River up there. And then one of my favorites, and that's Mount Cheaha. No, that's not the sun down there in the center of your picture. That's a light, but clouds off in the distance as we look out over from the highest point in the state of Alabama. The reason that we're going to see showers is that they're looking off to the northwest, along with a cold front that will be moving through central Alabama later today. Looks like most of the showers will probably get through here by midnight. In the meantime, though, we're looking at the 500 millibar pattern, and the ridge is breaking down a little bit as we see a substantial trough coming across the central part of the country, and that will help to bring that front and sweep that front through here later this afternoon and this evening, so that by Sunday it looks like we're going to have some beautiful weather across the state, but don't expect those highs to drop a great deal. Temperatures across the country, once again we can see some cool weather coming in with that front, but of course it's very warm even at this early hour of 5 a.m. You can see those warm temperatures in the 70s across much of the southeastern U.S. And of course central Alabama, we're sitting around the lower 70s for the most part, with a few spots getting down into the 60s. I said the showers were lurking off to the northwest, and they are. There's a good deal of moisture just to our northeast, and that's all with the remnants of Hermine. And then the off to the northwest, we can see the showers ahead of that front, and I think we'll see showers likely during the afternoon and early evening hours, but they get out of here by midnight for at least the Birmingham area. QPF-wise, we're looking at probably on the order of 1/2 to 1 inch, with the heaviest amounts up over northeast Tennessee as far as near us. And then, of course, there's still some good rains up in the central part of the country. And by the way, this is the 5 days through Thursday, but keep in mind that most of that rain for us will come tonight or today. Storm Prediction Center, not outlooking a specific area, but I got a couple of C-techs, which means the possibility for some marginal severe weather. All right, this is the National Hurricane Center's tropical cyclone activity map, and we've got Igor. Igor just can't make up his mind. He's kind of improving and then not, and so anyway. And then we've got this area of disturbed weather that has made it finally, been very slow to move, but has made it into the southeast Caribbean. All right, let's take a look at the big picture. And of course, over there in the right center of your picture is Igor. And then almost in the center is that disturbed area that is in the southeast Caribbean. And let's take them one at a time. There's Igor. And Igor just having a hard time, even with small amounts of shear, but getting its act together as it continues to move slowly. And this is the National Hurricane Center's projection. By the way, the M means major hurricane, in case you were not aware of that. And it does look like it will stay away from any of the land areas, but Igor has been defying some forecasting, so let's keep our eye on this one. And then here is the disturbed area in the southeast part of, the southeast part of the Caribbean, and the model guidance is pretty good here, with most of it keeping it on a west-northwest track. And as James noted yesterday, and I think probably he's right on this, we need to watch this for the potential for a Gulf storm. And I'm not forecasting that it's getting into the Gulf just yet, but this position in the Caribbean is likely to make it enter the Gulf. All right, this is a 06Z GFS model run, and here comes the front on our surface map for today. This is today at 18Z or 1 p.m., and we can see that the front is coming along, and the trough comes on by across the Great Lakes, and as it does, of course, that means it'll sweep the front down into South Alabama by midday tomorrow. So we should see a beautiful day tomorrow in terms of dry weather. But the cooler air finally gets in on Monday morning, and we should get down into the lower 60s, maybe some upper 50s for some of those cooler spots. We stay dry on Tuesday, and with the ridge somewhat flattened and a slight northwesterly flow. We've got these little impulses, as you can see there, over Iowa and northern Missouri, moving through the flow, and that may... But with the atmosphere dry, they're going to do nothing but help to just reinforce our morning lows pretty much. Then we begin to see some moisture return on Thursday. And while, there's a possibility of that, I'm not going to put a lot of showers in just yet. I'm thinking maybe we get till Friday at least. The overall pattern in the upper atmosphere by Friday is kind of a trough over the eastern part of the country. And once again, that does mean the possibility of a weak front coming down our way. So I think that by Friday and into Saturday, shower chances will probably increase. The ridge has flattened quite a bit. And, of course, you can see what stands out is Igor coming up into the western Atlantic, but you can see the ridge is flattened out a great deal, and according to the GFS, there's a possibility we may see a front through here, and of course there is Igor. Now looking well out into Voodoo country, the ridge remains somewhat flattened. This is the 21st of September, and then when we get out at the very end of the period, a little bit short, like 24 hours short of the end of the period, on the 25th, you can see once again that we have another trough moving across the northern tier of the United States, and that could mean at least another weak front coming down into our area. Well, thanks for tuning into the Weather Xtreme video. I expect to have the next one posted around 7:30 or 8 tomorrow morning. I hope that you have a great Saturday. Thanks for staying tuned, and have a great day. Godspeed.
Weather.